Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to another round of Way of the Hunter. We are going to jump back into the story of the Gammon Plains because we do need to finish our Warthog census. We still have three missions to do, and all of them require high fitness animals, so it's going to be rough. We're probably going to have to do a Gemsbok census when we're done with the Warthogs too, so let's see how it goes. First of all, do you buffalo have anything interesting? They don't. Okay. Let's see where we're going to go next. Oh, we've got this bug where we've got all of our old markers back. Okay. Let's remove these. And let's have a look at Nekevo's map. So we want to look at all the hogs in the grasslands. Which means we probably still need to look at these 2, 4, 6, 11 hogs that we have here. I'm going to move this over to my other screen so I can have a look at both the map and the game at the same time. And I'm gonna double check what time it is for Warthogs right now. It is resting time, but they are going to start going towards their eating zones very soon. So we gotta keep that in mind as we're going forward. We are going to go over here. Actually, we can probably go, if we start over here, we can probably get this guy first. Should have an eating zone down here, sleeping zone down here, and another sleeping zone up here. And then we can get those before we go down here near where this is. We should have an eating zone and drinking zone en route to this place, en route to these two points of interest. We also have some water holes there, so let's give it a go. I do hope we'll be able to look at all of them before the day is over. That is the in-game day. Not the real day, the in-game day. So I would not be surprised if we don't manage. We're going to have to see. I get a feeling we'll probably be able to get this one at his resting zone still, but the other one probably at the eating zone, or at least en route to the eating zone. And then we're gonna have to make sure that we find the other ones quickly before we run out of daylight. Also, sadly, it has so far not looked very good for our Warthog census. We have one 3-star mature, which is the most promising animal we have. And reminder, we need a 5-star. So, even a 3-star mature would still need a few years to make it a 5-star if he has the right fitness. So, that's the most promising animal we actually saw. We didn't see any 2-star adults or 3-star adults. We haven't seen any 4-star matures either. It's actually been kind of depressing. And almost every single group that we had at least one low fit in it, which does not bode very well for the current fitness average of this habitat. But we are of course calling as much as we can, so we can actually improve that average and hopefully in the next year get some good spawns. Got a need zone there. Let's take a quick look at what this is. As you can see, I'm currently not taking any breaks when walking through the landscape because I want to get over there as fast as possible without spooking everything immediately and without missing out on anything important. Because there is still a chance that we might see some interesting animals here, like 5 stars or albinos or things like that. And if that happens, I don't want to accidentally spook them just by running the entire time. But I also want to cover a lot of ground relatively quickly, so we're not stopping, we're not doing the usual 50 seconds and then taking a break thing that I would just do for a casual hunt, but rather we're just continuously walking towards our destination and hoping we'll find a good warthog there. So let's see, we should be getting towards a shore where we can pick up a few drinking zones while we go around. And then we're gonna have to see if we can find out very quickly whether he's at the western zone or the eastern zone. We might actually be able to go across the water here on the left, now that I'm looking at it. That might actually be feasible. Yeah, and it should even be quicker than going along the right side. We are going to take a quick break here because we are also now getting closer to the animal itself, if they are there. So we gotta make sure that we don't accidentally spook them if they are indeed over there. If they are not, then they're in this zone and we don't have to worry about them. We've got something at 280. That's springbok, okay. We don't really care about springbok right now. As usual, we're gonna go up until we're at around 200 meters and then we're gonna use the drone to scout ahead. Let's see, do I see anything resembling a warthog over here? I don't. We're gonna keep on going up to 150. And if we can't spot them with the drone at that point, and if we don't hear them, then they are probably at the other zone. Yeah, there's nothing there. We're gonna keep going. And we're just gonna go straight for the zone, grab the zone, and then move on to the other one. If there are warthogs there, they should go alert, and then at least we know they are actually there. But I don't think there's anything over here. We should have already heard them if they were here. That's the springboks. They can spook. I don't care. We're gonna give them a couple seconds to run away. Okay. Yeah, resting rarely. Okay. That's wildebeest, which we don't care about right now. There's a 3-star mature warthog. Okay, that's a good start. And a 1-star adult, so there's definitely at least 2 male warthogs over there. Gonna try to get past these bushes here. Still cannot really see much. Okay. Oh, there they are. Okay, so that's a pretty big group, and we've got some wildebeest back there. I've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 warthogs. Okay. Let's do this carefully. Yeah, let's pop up a stand here. And then we'll look at them from the stand. I'm gonna open up their group on Nick Cable's map. Day 16. Let's go. Okay, what do we have? Mature female, adult female, and a 2-star mature. A 1-star adult, a 1-star adult, a 3-star mature, an adult female, another adult female. So we have 2 1-star adults, a 2-star mature, and a 3-star mature. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Let's call and see if we can get any of them as low fitness. One of the adults is low fitness. Okay. Well, that kind of sucks. 5 females. Low fit adult shot. But that is still a promising group because they have a 3-star mature at least. We're going to take this guy out as soon as he stops walking. Oh, there he is. Alright, let's get him. %, yikes. Nearly made it into our lodge. Okay, we need to go this way anyway to get to our next area. So let's just grab the need zone while we're here. And now, by the time we are over here, it will probably be closer to eating time than resting time for them. For eating time, they have an eating zone down here. So let's actually go over here first, go to whatever this is, And if they are not here, then they should be around here. So we can go like a nice little curve here. That means we are going to go with the wind to a certain degree, but I'm fine with that. We will almost certainly not manage to look at all of these warthogs before the day is over, so we're going to have to go a little bit into day 2 of this year, which I don't like, but I also don't want to risk forwarding a year and accidentally missing out on a 5-star. That would be tragic. So we're going to play it safe. And we're really going to try to look at every single warthog herd. Got some black wildebeest down there. What are you? 1-star adult, the most useless one of all. Okay. Cape Buffalo, 2-star mature. That's not really useful. Yeah, we're just gonna keep on walking. Oh. I guess this was the black wildebeest that we saw earlier. That were right behind the warthogs. Probably. But that's fine. We're gonna give everything a moment to spook. It is very early, so they should not be at their eating zones yet. The sleeping zones should be over here, roughly. So we should be able to see them coming at least. If they are coming from their resting zones to this sleeping zone, we should be able to see them. Even if they are not at their eating zone yet, which it doesn't look like they are because this zone is wide open and we can't see anything. So our warthogs are definitely not here yet. Just going to put an exploration marker in the general direction so we know where we would expect these to come from. That's these buffalo. Yeah. Pretty small herd for buffalo, to be honest. Nothing even remotely resembling a warthog over there. The question is this eating often or eating rarely? Because that will tell us if we're likely to encounter them here or at their other eating zone. Rarely. Okay, so it's highly unlikely that they're gonna come over this hill towards us. In that case, they are probably at the zone over here. So the 509-meter zone, or at least moving from this, so from these zones that they have over here, down here, which means they will be leaving very late, because those zones are very closely together. We're probably going to spook the buffalo, but that's okay. Going to let them run for a bit. Hope they don't spook our warthogs wherever they are. And we're just going to keep on going. The good news is this is wide open area, so we should be able to see our warthogs from the hunting stand that we're going towards right now. The buffalo again. That is kudu. That is wildebeest. And there's our warthogs. There they are. We found them. We are still going to go up into the hunting stand. Because, as usual, I do want to see if I can work on that perk. But if we can't manage, then that will be fine with me as well. The most important part are the warthogs. Alright, let's go.